headlines. Factory owner in Balkh complain of raw material shortage. Taliban inspect private media archive in Ghor province. Female teachers decry salary cuts imposed by Taliban. Mazar-e-Sharif, Afghanistan steel factory owners in Balkh province voiced their frustration over the lack of support from the Taliban, citing difficulties in accessing raw materials as their primary challenge. One factory owner revealed that his company, which has a capacity to produce 30 to 40 tons of steel daily, is currently limited to producing only 6 to 7 tons due to these shortages. If we receive support and raw materials, we can increase our production to 30 to 40 tons daily, said Haji Azizullah, the owner of the rubber factory. Added with the adequate support, the factory could also export steel abroad. Workers interviewed by media stressed that increased domestic investment would reduce youth migration by creating job opportunities. I asked the government to investors to build more domestic factories so that poor people can get a job, said Nikmal, a factory worker said that. Sources have confirmed that the Taliban has inspected the archive of private media outlets in the central province of Ghor. According to sources, Abdullahi Zaim, the head of information and culture for the Taliban in Ghor, along with several Taliban members, visited private media outlet on Tuesday, July 23, to review their archives. While the purpose of this inspection remains unclear, sources suggest that the Taliban are searching for a specific program for an international media organization that were previously broadcast through these outlets. The Taliban have not commented on this matter. This development comes in a broader crackdown on the press by the Taliban, who have detained dozens of journalists and imposed severe restrictions on media and access to information over the past 3 years. Female teachers in Afghanistan expressed a deep concern over the Taliban's recent decision to reduce their salaries. The policy affects female teachers of 6th grade who have been confined at home since the Taliban's takeover. Since seizing control of Afghanistan, the Taliban has banned education for girls above the 6th grade, forcing hundreds of thousands of girls their teachers to stay home. The Taliban recently announced that these teachers will now receive only 5,000 Afghanis, which is $70 per month, a drastic cut from their previous earnings. Many teachers fear that this decision will push them into severe economic hardship. The announcement communicated through the letter and their sources that difficulties they face in providing for their families. The new salary policy is set to take effect from July 10, coinciding with the start of the solar month of Asad.